They're calling it a child care staffing crisis. Many daycare centers are so short-staffed that they're turning away children because they don't have enough people to care for them. Reporter Sonia Goins shows us how one Crystal Daycare Center is dealing with the staffing shortage.
We're trying to send all these toddlers down for a nap so they can re-energize and turn into the absolute tornadoes that toddlers are.
Little Folks Daycare in Crystal has been cultivating young minds since 1980.
Okay, line up. Just juggling different kids than we normally have.
But the child care center is feeling the effects of a nationwide staffing crunch firsthand.
Child care is already a challenge, and now we have a new challenge this week. Lay down, Georgia.
Steph Hanna is the owner and director. She says staffing levels fluctuate from day to day and says the Crystal Daycare Center was down 25% of its workers on Tuesday because of COVID.
I'm covering one of our positive cases, one of our staff that's out this week. She's already boosted and still tested positive.
For now, teachers are rotating from room to room, covering where needed.
We have an amazing staff, so they've been super helpful, and everybody's just being flexible and helping out where they need to.
A recent survey of more than 7,500 child care centers across the country found worker shortages in nearly every state, with some as high as 90%.
It's the reality we're living in right now.
Meanwhile, Little Folks Daycare officials want better guidance from the state when it comes to quarantine restrictions.
We're licensed by the state of Minnesota, and the Department of Health hasn't changed their guidelines for daycares quite yet, so we're still under a 10-day quarantine.
In Crystal, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
As many families return to work and school following the holidays, those COVID-19 at-home rapid tests are in high demand and hard to find. We sent Delane Cleveland out to the northwest suburbs to check on supplies.
Now, Shannon, here in my hand is one of the hottest things on the market, a COVID-19 at-home testing kit. Drugstores around the metro have been sold out for days, but this Walgreens in Crystal just got a shipment in on Tuesday. A quick visit to other nearby Walgreens showed just how difficult it can be to find these tests. The Robbinsdale location had empty shelves where the tests would normally be. Staff members said they haven't had any in stock since Saturday. Same goes for the New Hope location. Whereas the Crystal location, as mentioned earlier, had shelves full of 2 different types of at-home test kits. In a statement released by Walgreens, the company says it has put into effect a 4-item purchase limit on at-home COVID-19 testing products. The company goes on to say it will continue to work diligently with its supply partners to meet customer demands. Meanwhile, the governor announced today that there will be 2 more community testing sites opening in the metro. Meanwhile, the state announced that an additional 1.8 million at-home tests will be given to schools to distribute directly to families. We'll have more information on that on our website at ccxmedia.org. In Crystal, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The attorneys for the Chicago man accused of shooting and killing a Crystal youth baseball coach along Highway 169 in Plymouth say they plan to file a motion to dismiss the first-degree murder indictment against their client. Jamal Smith appeared during a virtual court hearing this week. He's been held at the Hennepin County Jail since September for the shooting death of Jay Boughton. Smith's public defender also plans to file a motion to reinstate his client's phone privileges, calling Smith's jail conditions, quote, particularly harsh. Smith's phone privileges were revoked over evidence he tampered with witnesses. According to Hennepin County prosecutors, Smith continues to violate a judge's order, denying phone access by making, quote, hundreds of calls. The first city council meeting of the year. In that meeting, Maple Grove's elected leaders talked about projects they expect to see come to fruition. Those include the expansion of Maple Grove Hospital, which is expected to double in size, and the continued expansion of Boston Scientific and other medtech companies. Maple Grove's mayor also highlighted expected improvements to Highway 610.
Hopefully roads like 610 will be finally completed and funded. I know we as a city council have been working on that for over 30 years. And I think our hope is that maybe at last, this year, we might have the money to do it. We'll see.
Just this last week, MnDOT announced it would be funding the westbound Highway 610 to eastbound I-94 ramp in Maple Grove. The project will help improve mobility in that rapidly expanding area. Meanwhile, the Maple Grove City Council has approved significant improvements to its Main Street area. The Main Street project between Elm Creek Boulevard and Arbor Lakes Parkway includes paving and streetscape improvements. The paver sidewalks in front of the stores will be replaced throughout the corridor with more durable brick textured decorative concrete. New modern lighted signage similar to what's currently used in Denver will also go in. The city plans to seek bids for the project next month. Construction is slated to begin after the Maple Grove Days summer celebration in late July. Residents wondering about the Metro Blue Line extension project can learn more at meetings this week and next. The meetings will be held in person and virtually, including in-person presentations held this Thursday at Crystal City Hall and Tuesday, January 11th at Elam Lutheran Church in Robbinsdale. Residents will be able to ask questions and provide feedback. Trains are currently planned to go through the middle of County Road 81. That option has drawn opposition from city leaders, elected city leaders in Robbinsdale, who are concerned light rail would, quote, cut the city in half. Options for light rail on 81 include street-level trains or an elevated railway. Wayzata theater students are back in school with some big accolades for one of their fall productions. And lovely it is. Wayzata High School's production of My Fair Lady earned top honors through the Hennepin Theater Trust's Spotlight on Education program. The production earned Outstanding Achievement in Musical Theater, which is the highest honor a production can earn. Several other performances were also deemed outstanding.